Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. I am Venus and we are going to do a yoga sequence today, a gentle 10 to 15 minute short one for starting your day. We're going to start standing up in your mountain pose. All four corners of the feet planted on the floor, tucking in the tailbone a little bit. You're going to raise your arms up, breathing in, and as you extend out, you're going to exhale. Slight bend in your knees. Raise them up. Maybe look up to the ceiling and back down. Do that again. And one more time. Inhaling and exhaling. Now let's go ahead and round your shoulders. Bring them up to your ears and back and around. One more time, up to the ears and back around. Take the opposite direction. Up, shoulders up and down. Up, around and down. Now we are going to step our feet out at about a 45-degree angle in your wide-legged position where your toes are pointed to the corner of the mat in a 45-degree angle. I want you to raise your arms up again. Breathing back down. Bring them together, up, come to the side. A little bit of a stretch on the side and back down. And the opposite way, you're going to stretch to the side. And back to the center, come down. From your wide-legged fold, you're going to bring your knees down, tucking the tailbone under, keeping the knees out. Let's hang out here, maybe contract a couple times. And then from here, you're going to walk your hands down in front of you. Hanging out here, you can bend way over. Maybe nod the head no. Yes. No. And yes. Breathing. Let's bend into our right leg. Bring that heel up on the leg that is straight. Feel a nice stretch in the inner groin, the inner thigh. And then walk your fingers back over to the other side. And bring that back foot up. Flex your toe up to the ceiling. Nice stretch on the inside of the leg there. And the bottom of your calf. One more time, walk on over. Stretching into the bottom of your heel. And come back up and walk to the other side. Again, flexing your toe up. Breathing. From here, come on up. You're going to come into your goddess pose, so go ahead and stretch your arms apart really wide. You'll look like a big X. And then tuck your tailbone under. Bring your arms down and press back, pinching that pencil between your shoulder blades. You're going to drop down, and as you're dropping down, you're bending the knee. Drop one shoulder down. As you're looking back behind you, feeling a nice stretch on your back, the side of your back. Come up and stretch to the other side. Breathing. Just getting the flow of your body going. You're going to step into the top of your mat. From here, your arms come, your hands come in front of your chest. Bring them straight up and back behind your head. Tipping your fingertips down, tucking your pelvis in. Feel a nice stretch on the underneath of your arms. Slight bend in your knee, micro bend in your knee. Back up in front of your heart. One more time, really squeezing into the glutes, a strong mountain pose. Bring your hands up, prayer position, back behind the head, tipping the fingertips down. Feeling that nice stretch. From here, bring your arms back down. This time, you're gonna come into your tree pose. I'll turn around here so you can see. You can start with your hands on your hips, your hands to the side, but you're gonna bring one foot up. You're gonna balance on your one foot. So start maybe with lifting the toe up off the mat. Breathing. This is a little bit of a balancing, so find something still to stare at and focus on as you might bring your foot up higher. And you can open your hands if it makes it easier to balance. And you'll sway a little bit, that's perfectly fine. Don't try to like dig your toes into the mat or anything because that's not going to help balance. Just really concentrate on your focusing. Again, you can bring your hands up, or you can have them on your hips or in your heart space. Try this one more time. Doesn't matter if you fall out, we're just trying it. Every day will be different when you try it, but I'm gonna go ahead and start one leg up. And you can have it wherever you would like. Let's grow your branches. You're swaying in the wind. But you start with your foot at your ankle, your calf, your knee. Just kind of work around a little bit and see what feels more comfortable. And then come back down. And then go ahead from here. You're going to come down into your forward fold. Really stretching out the back of your legs. Walk your hands over to the side, one side. And then walk your hands back around to the other side. Feeling a nice stretch again in the legs. You're going to come up, halfway lift, keeping the back flat, whether you be at your shins, your knees, or your thighs. Wherever you feel your back is going to be the flattest. Back down, come up into your sun salutation B. Arms come up overhead, slide back on your knees, drop down on your knees a little more. And then bring your hands on down. Again into your forward fold. Come all the way up. Hands in prayer position. One more time, you're going to bring them up overhead, pointing the fingertips down. Really bringing your navel to spine, looking straight ahead with your hands behind your head. You can rest your head on your hands if you need to. Breathing. Bring your hands back to your heart space. One more time, bring them up and over. Squeezing in toward your glutes, lifting the pelvis. Breathing. Really trying to stay all four corners of the feet grounded to the mat. Bring them back. Then we'll come into that tree pose again on the opposite side. So really concentrating again. You can start with your hands down or on your hips. Go ahead and lift one leg up. Again, let's start with the toe. Kind of get your balance there. Feel your hip drop down a little bit. Find your spot of focus. Bring your leg up, whether it's to the knee, the calf, the thigh. And then if you want to try to grow the branches out a little bit, it's a challenge. It's a balancing act. But go ahead and keep trying. One more time. It's a windy day. Okay. And then we'll come back down. Bring your hands down into your forward fold. And then we're going to walk our hands over again to the side. And then walk your hands back to the other side. Again, you're going to come on up, halfway lift to your flat back. Breathing, coming down, slowly rolling up into your sun salutation V. Scoot back on the hips. Arms come up, navel to spine. And press the stance. We'll do that one more time. Forward fold. Fold in as deep as you can. Breathing. Come up, halfway lift into your flat back. Down, up into Sun Salutation B. Hands up overhead. Sliding back the hips. Press the stance. Bringing the hands down. We're going to come onto the floor. We're going to take a forward fold on the floor. Hands stretching way up. As far as you can get them, wrap them around the feet if you can. Breathing. And bring the feet around. We're going to come into our child's pose. Come all the way down. We're going to bring our hands behind us. Resting the forehead on the mat. Go ahead and grab onto your heels and gently lift yourself up, arching the back, rounding through your back, and gently place your forehead on the mat. No weight should be in your forehead. Just gives you a nice stretch through the hips and your back. And then sit back on up there, slowly. And take a seat however you would like. And I want to thank you for joining me for that gentle flow, kind of starting your day. And if you would like to leave a comment, go ahead, leave a comment below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. I would really appreciate it. And I want everybody to have a nice day. Let's take a deep breath in. Raise your hands up. Hands to heart space. Close with the chant of Om one time. Thumbs up to the third eye. Or just inhale and exhale really deep. Om. Everybody have a beautiful day, and I will see you next time on the mat.